Hi there! Did you miss the 4th episode of our Dungeons & Dragons adventure, A Thief's Education? Well, so did I. Well, I missed the first half anyways. So let me catch you up to speed with all that happened, so that you are ready for our next stream on Saturday. Thalion has still not returned. Clearly he decided the gay clubs were more important than thievery, while Saya was just running late because she's disorganised. AKA I wanted to eat churros with my mum, so... This left Twig, minus a foot, and Calypso, minus her eyesight, to complete the heist. But before everything kicked off, Twig had a gift to give Calypso. Aw, how sweet of him. I wonder what it could be. Maybe it's a puppy, or a new staff. Oh no, it's some eyes he stole off a corpse. He then asks her to try them on. Great. Not a disturbing start at all. They then go shopping, to spend all the money they've earned from their nefarious deeds over the past few months. Twig buys an owl, because why not? Calypso buys a blowgun with some rather interesting darts to use it with. As you can tell, Calypso is the more responsible shopper out of the two. This is further emphasised by the fact she ends up dragging Twig away from the shops with his owl in tow. Their target this time around is a man called Darian Villas, who owns the local sports team. Twig and Calypso's task is to infiltrate the safe room at the stadium and steal all the banknotes from the room. However, before they start, Twig goes mysteriously silent, aka James needed to run off for a bit, so Yatlandara offers Calypso the assistance of another construct, a much more polite and obedient version of Twig, called Alistair. We prefer him, though we don't need Twig anymore. Alistair for life. The three make their way into the stadium, and they go to enter a locked room, but manage to break their lockpick in the lock, meaning the door can't be opened from their side. Quality thieving skills, guys, not like we've been doing this for weeks. Instead, Calypso screams loudly to attract a guard's attention, and Twig knocks on the door and pretends to be a prize for the winners of the sporting events. This actually works, because James manages to roll an extremely high bluff, and the guards are all too thick to think otherwise. Calypso, meanwhile, manages to convince the guard with her to turn around, then fails to surprise attack him. Continuing to use her blindness as an excuse, she attempts to hit him with her blowgun, failing again. Eventually, the guard does become suspicious, and Calypso decides to deal with him properly. She then proceeds to powerbomb him into the toilet and leaves him there. Yeah, that happened. I can't believe I missed that. Whilst Twig proceeds to attack everyone in the safe room, despite being majorly outnumbered and all the old ladies being armed with knuckle dusters and knives, Calypso and Alistair move away from the very dead guard to go help Twig by luring another guard away with the old "I'm blind, I can do no wrong" excuse. In amongst all the chaos, Saya shows up. Instead of going to help the others like she should, she finds her target's location and decides to deal with him first. Remember, Pharasma has instructed Saya to kill him, and the others aren't aware of this. Hitman style, she throws a glass across the room as a distraction and then vaults over the balcony flawlessly, like a graceful swan. However, she then falls 25 feet to the floor and hurts herself because I critical failed a climbing roll. She hauls herself up, climbs up to the target's private viewing box, and attaches a grappling hook to the top part. She then swings upwards, breathes fire, and shatters the glass. You know, as you do. Before grabbing her target, struggling for a while, and then powerbombing him to his death.
Fatality!
Landing perfectly on his very dead corpse, and leaves. She's nothing if not efficient. Meanwhile, Twig is slowly getting beaten to death by old grannies. Nothing new there. Very quickly he teleports away when the going gets tough, and ends up locked in one of the other rooms in the stadium, unable to get out. Calypso and Alistair deal with the various guards and grandmas, before grabbing the bonds, and Twig before fleeing back to the guild. Quality heisting there. No near-death experiences at all. A couple days later, Yatlandara debriefs the group, informing them of the terrible news that their target was murdered whilst they were robbing him. Not suspicious at all. Saya makes a lame excuse that she turned up to the heist and left when she saw the fighting. That nobody questions, thank God, because my charisma is horrible. Twig and Alistair have an interesting debate about the Thieves Guild's capability to create more and more constructs, and Saya's told to go tell some priests to prepare for a visit from Pharasma. Calypso's still blind, by the way, in case you were wondering. So that's what you missed. Mostly powerbombing and bad decisions. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and to catch our next stream over on Twitch on Saturday. Have a great day.